you want to play a round of No More Elves while we give them one last chance to finish the update?
Sure. Or do you want to play the Everything is Kragnos?
How do we play Everything is Kragnos?
It's the one where any rule that you put into the game can't exclude Kragnos out of the game. And the moment that you can't think of something, you have to choose Kragnos.
Right, if Kragnos is the only answer you can give.
As your gentleman's...
surrender.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, sure. So for anyone, I mean, we've probably got a lot of Jingle Jam hypers who don't normally watch Tom and Ben.
Oh, God. Are they the people that we want to unleash to the game that half of our audience have said, this is what makes me turn off of the stream? So we need to be giving them their highest tier content.
Ooh.
Oh, such as... I'm going to close that window.
Oh.
Would you like a little round of Yourhammer or Lorehammer? You don't need to have one prepared, but I do have one prepared.
We can have a one-way Lorehammer or Yourhammer.
It's just a one-off.
Okay. Brilliant. I'd love nothing more.
So, the way Yourhammer or Lorehammer works is I'll give Ben 2 stories. One of them is true, the other one is false. Ben has to try and work out which one is true and which one is false.
Okay, amazing. I love it.
Okay, so of these, one is true, one is false. Do either male harlequins, male howling banshees wear big fake tits? No, you don't. No searching.
I just want a picture of one so people can see. Okay, so this is an Eldar space elf. I was just doing it for chat's reference. They are almost always drawn as women in the art, but the Eldar don't have gender roles.
Yeah,
there are male ones and there are female other aspect warriors. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, I've never heard of that, but it could be true.
Or if a necron has a bad dream, do tomb spiders rock them back to sleep?
Do tomb spiders still exist? There's no models for them anymore.
Yeah, they do, but it's now spelt with a Y.
Oh, okay. Spiders.
Spider.
Oh, poor little necrons. Is that like all necrons or just like special important ones?
All. But I think mainly, I think it's maybe probably just above medium tier.
Wow. Do they
low
have dreams? I don't know how necron... I thought they went into like suspended hibernation. I didn't think they did regular sleep. But maybe they can have bad dreams in hibernation. Okay, well, I don't know the answer. I've never heard either of these little lore nuggets before.
Which is perfect.
Oh my God, they're both kind of ridiculous. I feel like the Necron one feels like more likely to have been like an offhanded comment or joke in a book somewhere. Because you could have like exaggerated it. You know, they might have said it like, oh, when they have bad dreams, the tomb spider comes along and like calms them. I guess I can't ask too many questions because that breaks the game.
You can ask a question, but I may abstain.
Okay. Why do the Eldar have to wear the boobs?
I abstain.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm already making up lore in my head to explain it about how the truest form, because they take an aspect of their god of war as the aspect of the banshee, and so they have to be just like him or her. Fuck me. I think the Necron one. My gut says Necrons are rocked back to sleep by tomb spiders, but you might be double bluffing me. You might have just made up. If you found out the Eldar one, you would have then made up a less ridiculous one to pair it up with, psychologically speaking. You don't take a crazy fact and then make up an even crazier fact. You make up something slightly less dumb. No, I'm going to stick with my gut. Necrons. Poor little baby Necrons. They need a cuddle.
You're wrong!
No!
Yeah.
What did chat say? Did chat do a poll? I should have told them to do a poll.
Oh, that would have been good.
Wow. So the actual true lore is that male Eldar who become howling banshees put on fake boobs.
They have fake boobs on their armor because of whichever you were like so close.
Because they want to truly represent that aspect.
Whoever the banshee god aspect person is, who was feminine, that they wear feminine armor, including fake titties. And I read that the other day.
Is that just
the aspect of the crone?
Right. So is that just so that they don't have to make two different models?
Yeah. It's so they can just have the man head and stick it on the existing body. I guess.
That's just like a production saving like lore.
No,
that's my favorite kind of lore.
It's pure lore focused.
Because apparently that's why Space Marines can only be men. Because they used to make male and female Space Marines.
Yeah, I remember those old...
Female ones didn't sell very well. And they were like, well, if we make them all male, then we only have to make one kind of like mold sort of shape.
Yeah.
So we'll just say they have to be men, and then we save ourselves money. Wow.
Write it into the lore.
That's the best lore. Oh, so does that mean like if you're like a male howling banshee, you could like get shot from the side and it would just like go through your boobs, break your armor, and you'd be like, whew, that was close. Kind of like having the Bible in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Situation.
Yeah, that's exactly how it would work.
Just like a very small amount of extra protection. So that's your 6-up water save right there.
That's how it goes. It's basically exactly how it goes.
Yeah, Eldar armor is kind of form-fitting, you're right. But not on those. Where is that lore from?
I read it in...
Yeah, keep snacks in there. That's a good plan.
I've read this very recently, which is why it was in
your mind.
In my mind, because there's the model. This guy who has...
Is that a male head? I mean, it's so hard. Eldar are so androgynous anyway. It's hard to tell.
But that's a dude, apparently.
Okay, in the lore?
Didn't realize. And then... Oh. Geez, because with like the purple hair, suddenly, I'd be like, I wouldn't think that was a dude. But where was this? Because I think some other people must have read this recently as well. I think it was posted on the Warhammer community where they confirmed why the men.
So what happens to the female aspect warriors who go to other shrines and none of their armor has boobs on?
I don't know.
That seems a bit unfair.
I don't know. Elf magic.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't know. Also, do they have to have like stuffed cod pieces?
Yeah.
So I guess they'll be on the reverse side if they get shot on the dick.
Right.
They'll be like,
thought you'd got my balls, but no.
Dodge that bullet.
Right. Okay.
And so, pros and cons.
Wow. God, I hate that there's this weird extra level of like people having to squeeze into armor that's not appropriate to their body shape. Like, what?
Elf magic.
Elf magic, fine.
They have elf magic, and it's fine.
Right. Oh, safe from RoboCop.
Very true. Safe from RoboCop. Because also you can bait him into that first shot. And then you're like, ha, ha, ha. And he's like, oh, fuck. As you return
he even
fire.
says, your move, creep.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, you do that thing from the meme where the guy's like, oh, call an ambulance.
Oh, and just like, crawl away. Just,
but not for me.
Just, save yourself a job. Like, but I'm glad you liked the Necron one. I was...
Are you sure the Necron one isn't true? Did you research it when you made it up?
No. Not really.
Might be true.
It could be true. But just remembered... I can't remember if we used it in a Yourhammer or Lorehammer. I was trying to get poop in there. And I was thinking about Necrons and was like, oh, sometimes the Necrons, do they wake up because they had nightmares of poo? Because there is a thing in the lore about...
like fluids, don't they?
They hate bodily functions. And they've got all of these words that are like, kind of synonyms of like poo and sex and stuff
Right.
like that because they think it's so abhorrent now.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe could they have a nightmare of poops? But I was like, oh, would he ever go for that? And I was like, oh, maybe if they wake up and have a nightmare and the tomb spiders come and cradle them and put them back to sleep, I thought it could make sense.
It's cute. I like it.
Uh,
Might just be my headcanon now.
Yeah, because like in my head, the way I'd be thinking would be, you've got all of these racks of, necron warriors or whatever, and there's the tomb spiders. They're just going around maintaining the base, right?
Yeah, well, I'm imagining it like in the Matrix,
Yeah,
with those big things like scoop down and like pick up the pods with the people in and stuff.
yeah. Like just one of them's like thrashing around a bit, and they come along and they're like, shh, 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 not for another 20 million years. And it just puts them back on the rack and they're just fast asleep. That's how I was picturing it.
I love it. It's true in my mind now.
Yeah. Do Necrons have nightmares about peeing the bed? They could,
They might do.
and they probably would.
They'd hate that.
It'd be the worst thing ever.
Hate that even more than we do.